What's up? And we have a full room tonight. Welcome to Hip Hop Roundtable Reviews. It's your boy Sean P. Back with my homie Reese from King of the North from Torture Talk. Got my man Anson from BLG Bootleg Gang, aka Bootleg Gang,
Yeah, what's going on?
And one of my esteemed guests from I'd say we've been on Shadow Code Radio. That's been a while ago. That was like COVID days, right?
Yeah. Oh, we've been like since the old group, bro. Since I was in like high school, like low key, it's probably been like
going back
13
like
years.
10 years, man.
Nah, longer than that. I think it's been like 13 years.
Like 13,
honestly,
right?
yeah.
So I got my homie Drew joining us. Drew from Michigan was good, man. And tonight we are going to break down every angle of this new Drake Iceman project. The whole extravaganza that came out on Thursday night, the 3 albums, all of the rumors and around Drake getting out of his deal, all of that. And we're going to break down the album and we're going to give all the perspectives and sum it up all in the end as to what the hell does this really mean? What do we really get out of this Iceman project? I know all y'all got a lot to say. I got a lot to say. So we're just going to get started because we got a lot to cover with this thing. So I got to ask y'all, 3 projects in one night. What do y'all think? Like, really? Like 3 albums in one night? Like, hey, just let me know what y'all thought about that.
I'll go last.
So I guess I'll go first. So, if the rumors are true that he had 3 albums to fulfill his deal, I think from like a business perspective, it was a smart move. So he's like, hey, here you go, UMG, I can get the fuck out of this deal. I'm done with y'all. But if that's not the case, then I just think that was some bullshit and he was just trying to flood the airwaves, get his name out there so he can get, back up on the charts and back in like good graces amongst his fans and listeners because of what happened 2 years ago,
That's true.
So that's kind of how I feel.
Yeah. Reese, what you think?
To be honest with you, I don't think he's getting out of his deal. I think he did that. I think he did that to try to beat Michael Jackson's record. I haven't read nowhere where Drake's contract is up and all day, every day. I haven't seen anything like that. So I think he did this to try to flood the airways and be the first artist to ever release 3 projects in one night. Yeah. I mean, if Drake contract was up, just like we knew about so-called knew about the $400 million deal that he's supposed to have had, again, we don't know if that's true either because I didn't read that nowhere. I seen people talking about it, but I didn't see UMG say that. So we don't really know. And on top of that, I don't know why he actually did it. I'll be honest with y'all. I really don't know why Drake put out 3 albums. I don't. Drake is big enough to just put out 1 album and to just leave it at that. Like, he didn't have to do 3. Like, he really didn't. So, I think it was a bad move.
And so what you think?
Well, I guess I'm all alone in the United States of America was an actual bar in one of those songs, by the way.
Yeah.
With that being said, him putting out 3 projects only made sense if him getting out of his contract was true. The issue is, I agree with Maurice saying that he's trying to beat Michael Jackson's record.
Yeah.
However, it's just the right way to do it because you only put out 1 good album out of 3.
Does that matter?
And also, if I'm not mistaken, they said that the first song on Iceman broke a recent record that was not like us, but it makes sense because it's the first song on Iceman. We're talking about Drake. So if there's any song that's going to be number 1, it's going to be Make 'Em Cry. If Make 'Em Cry is not number one, then yeah, this was not a good move after all.
They said that the Run to Atlanta song may go number one on Billboard now. I don't know.
Saw that. I saw that.
They're saying that.
Because I don't know if y'all saw, but like on Twitter, like Spotify actually issued an apology because they accidentally combined the streams for one song with Make Them Cry. So they accidentally inflated. Yeah. So they had to fix it.
See,
wow.
They real tricky. A lot of people when they post stuff like that, they being real tricky with their words. Oh yeah, okay. So it beat Not Like Us the first day, but people don't look at it that way. They look at it like it actually streamed more than Not Like Us in its totality. That's what people look at when they see that. That's not even the case. It was the first day. You know what I'm saying? Okay, but Not Like Us, the second day streamed more than that. So people don't ever say stuff. Squabble Up streamed more than all three of the albums combined today. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? So I think people do that on purpose to try to make Drake seem like he's like moving the needle. In my opinion, if Drake dropped 3 albums and only one song is charting to number one, that's a huge problem. And that's a feature with the same person that Kendrick told you to run to.
Exactly.
And the name of the song is Run to It.
You're right on there.
Let's talk about that right now, because to me, Red in Atlanta may be the worst song in all 3 of the albums.
Bro, I hate that song.
That's the song that may make number one because Future is on it.
That's right.
When your whole point is F everybody, but you're not saying F the person who low-key started this?
But see, that's the hypocrisy of it all. Is you're just feeding into the narrative. You may name the song "Run to Atlanta," and you run to Atlanta to get a cash check, a check cash from an artist from Atlanta. I mean, that's the reason why it's going number one. I mean, you're getting off a Future stimulus package, not the other way around.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. He's just kind of proving Kendrick's point.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But that's crazy.
So, yeah. I don't understand that. And I think What Did I Miss is the best song out of all of those tracks. Out of everything I heard, as a song that I would say for the masses, that song is the best song. I don't even really like it like that, but I heard it to where I listened to it and I said, okay, I can see if this song was if this is actually Drake. You know what I'm saying? The best song, like rapping wise, is the one with the one he dissing Jay-Z in it. But here's another irony that most people are not talking about. So Drake on Push-Ups, he told Kendrick that he was getting out. He had to pay $50 million to get out of his contract, right? So Kendrick Lamar pays $50 million to get out. But what Drake do? Drake is now crying about being in his contract. And he can't. I just want to be free. He's literally saying this in the song. I want to be free.
All over the place, man.
It's crazy. So you were saying you want to be free out of your contract, and then clowning Kendrick for getting out of his contract, and then he tried to cover it up by saying it's a difference between being let out of your contract and actually paying to get out your contract. What? What are you talking about, dog?
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Some of these songs prove Kendrick's and J. Cole's points.
Exactly.
Because Make Them Remember, aka 1 a.m. or 1 p.m. in Albany, is basically no different from Port Antonio. It's literally no different.
Back
he didn't write the
album thing. Back to the 3 album.
Yeah.
Wait, before you do that, Sean. Sean, did you just say he didn't write that?
No. I believe that a battle rapper wrote that.
Which one, Port Antonio?
That's
or
how I'm a battle. I can tell you the positions of bars.
Okay.
When you repeat something to try to like the whole duck line, he repeated like what do you say? Something duck da 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 da. Like that's a battle rapper talking. That's
but
battle
also
rap
keep
talk.
in mind though, Drake is a big battle rap fan too. You know what I mean? He invested in URL and King of the Dot. So you could be right, or he just might have been inspired by battle rappers, like just probably took some shit that battle rapper said.
Yeah,
but you talking about that?
All the battle.
So you actually think someone wrote Make Them Remember?
I wouldn't be surprised they didn't help him.
I find that interesting.
Yeah. Back to the 3 album point.
Yeah.
I'm torn on it. First of all, I want to address the whole getting out of his deal narrative right now. So let me understand this right. The narrative all of last year and from Not Like Us on, especially when the lawsuit came out, was UMG was blackballing him and holding him back to make Kendrick bigger than he is, right? And devalue him, right? So that's the narrative. So now all of a sudden, they just want to give Drake what he wants. You could put out as many albums as you want, flood the market to go number one, sell how many you want, or what have you, and we'll just let you out of your deal and let you go. But they were blackballing him all of last year. How does that add up? I got to understand that now. I mean, if he gets out of his deal, yes, great move. It's smart for him. He's independent or whatever. But that means the whole blackball narrative with the lawsuit was a lie. So something's got to be untrue here. It's either he's not getting out of his deal and they're holding him to do this and they just want to make money off of him, which is what I think they're really doing. You know what I mean? Because if you ask me, UMG wants to make money off of Kendrick and him. They want this beef going forever because they see what it does on the chart. They see the money they're making. But the whole blackball narrative to me just got blown up. So it's like all of a sudden the Drake stands, they want to sweep that under the rug like that never happened. But now all of a sudden he's just out of his deal like that, just miraculously, because UMG said so. You know what I mean? So
yeah. Drake,
what's it going to be, really?
And
I think he tried to use it. Yeah.
Keep in mind,
I think he tried to use court case leverage against UMG, and it didn't work. I think he tried to use the court case as leverage, but it didn't work. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
it didn't work. That, obviously,
but the case got dismissed, Reese. So it's like,
what leverage
he tried, but he don't have it. That's what. But another thing that people got to understand too about contracts is we don't know what type of contract. He could have had a yearly contract, or he could have had an album contract. We don't know. Like Puffy was having people in these yearly contracts. It didn't matter how many albums you put out. He was with me for 20 years. That's how it is. We don't know if Drake has that contract. And then in number 3, UMG had to approve this.
Exactly.
I don't know why people don't understand that. They had to approve it. So you telling me UMG didn't know that Drake was going to drop 3 albums? No, they absolutely knew he was going to drop 3 albums.
They had to be behind it.
That's why I don't believe the whole deal thing.
I'm with you.
I'm sorry.
And that's why I wanted to say this before Maurice got more into death. But Some Sexy Songs for You were released on OVO Republic. These 3 albums were released on OVO Republic. And I'm now seeing the 100 Gigs was considered an EP released on OVO Republic.
Well, OVO Republic is under UMG.
So these are his last 5 albums since the battle. These are 5 albums. Not 5 albums. 4 albums and an EP that he put out since the battle.
But another thing too, though,
it's name's on 4 different labels, by the way.
Like
Some Sexy Songs is also on Frozen Moments too.
It's on Sony too, isn't it?
Yeah, like Reese was saying, I think it is on Sony, Drew. I think you're right, but see, this is the thing with those contracts. You don't know the contract, and you could say, all right, he has X amount of albums left, and maybe they don't count Sexy Song for You as a solo album. They probably count it as a collab project. Like you said, they might count the 100 Gigs or what have you as an EP, and they might count the I don't know, the Habibti as R&B album, whatever. So he may still have, they may say, oh, you owe us, 10 solo albums, and he still may be in that deal. We're never gonna know what his real deal was. So it's all just, to me, it's just a bunch of propaganda from Drake fans to justify this, putting this out. But in the end of the day, like, I would have done this differently. Like, even though he put out the 3 albums, and yes, I know what he's doing. He's trying to flood the market to one, break Michael Jackson's record. Two, go with the number ones on Billboard. I think two, he wants to have the top 3 albums all be him on Billboard. So he has number 1, number 2, number 3 spot. And he wants to probably, I mean, this is a personal thing with him. I think he wants to break the first week sales from GNX, which he's probably going to do. But with 3 other albums out, it's going to be less than it really was. Like, really, legitimately, with all the hype behind it, he literally could have got just 500K in the first week or 600K maybe with Iceman. Now it's probably going to be like about 400 because they might be listening to the other joints. And another thing too, if you're looking for the longevity and the momentum of this album, what if he floods the market with all these songs and by the end of the summer, all of these songs fizzle out? You know what I mean? Then what? You know what I mean? So it's like I would have spaced it out where maybe, you know, you would have put out Iceman now and probably drop, you know, Habibti or whatever once a couple of singles start rocking the whole summer to create more momentum as like a deluxe version or just a whole other album so Drake could really rock the whole year. So I understand the strategy, but it's a little bit risky because it's like, are these albums really going to have the longevity for all of 2026? And that's going to be interesting to see.
Well, it's mostly with him. It's mostly buffet music with him. Mm-hmm. That's all it is. Let me put out 100 songs, and somebody's gonna like one of them. The bad part about that is you're battling an album that came out 2 years ago. You're battling an album that literally came out 2 years ago. Why?
See, this is
why.
Oh, I got a lot to speak on that one. Man.
This is the thing with Drake, especially since like I want to say since probably like 2018, maybe even a little bit earlier. This man is just quantity over quality now. I feel like he doesn't really care about the artistic integrity or the cohesiveness of his projects no more. He just like to throw shit at the wall and see what stick. Like he don't really give a fuck.
That's fact.
He just make. I feel like, you know, at the end of the day, all music is art, but I feel like he's not really setting out to make art. He's just making a product that's made to be consumed and made to just be popular just for the sake of being popular. That's what it feels like for him.
Yeah. That's a great way of looking at it. I agree with that one.
So, yeah, I think that's what he's doing right now.
So